Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to A Giant Issue. I am Coach Gene Clemens. Thank you for joining me. The halftime is the halftime. Like, I need to, and I just noticed I didn't, but let me rectify it right now. And hope all of you guys are doing well, and enjoying, right? And enjoying this first half. There's some good stuff to enjoy. First off, let me talk my noise, right? Let me talk my noise. Let me review. Jackson Dart is 14 of 21 for 199 yards in this first half. He has thrown the ball to Theo Johnson 7 times. Theo Johnson has caught 6 for 71 yards. He's thrown the ball to Wan'Dale Robinson 5 times. Wan'Dale Robinson, 3 for 31. Not bad either way. But he's thrown the ball 3 times to Darius Slayton, and he has 3 catches for 85 yards. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what I'm talking about when I say if you treat Darius Slayton like you treat the star wide receivers, you might actually get him to have performances that are star performances. The stars drop passes. I know y'all don't want to admit it. I know all of y'all are out here just trying to lead us to believe that the stars don't drop passes, but Malik Neighbors drops passes. It doesn't stop them from throwing the ball to Malik Neighbors 11 and 12 and 13 times in a game. When Darius Slayton is hot like this, 3 catches for 85 yards, why does he only have 3 targets? Right? Don't tell me he's not good. Don't tell me that he's terrible and you can't this and you can't that. All I know is every time I look at the stats, I see minimum amounts of targets for him with maximum production, meaning his yards per reception is usually always better. Right? Why is Jackson Dart going to have a game over 200 yards, something that he rarely does? It's because Darius Slayton is getting off. It's not because Theo Johnson has 71 yards on 6 catches. That's good. Again, I'm not poo-pooing it. That's great for him. Right? But it's not because of that. It's because Darius Slayton gets wild. And by the way, why does Theo Johnson have 7 targets? Because Darius Slayton is getting open, right? And getting the ball thrown to him. When he does, it opens up the rest of the field. It opens up them to be able to work those tight ends underneath. I just don't know why they can't manufacture more ways to get him the football. Okay, some things that I really, really like. Besides Darius Slayton's 3 for 85, y'all can go suck it to all you people that talk that noise about Darius Slayton and what he can't do. Talk about what he can. Talk about what he can do for a change, which is when he gets the ball in his hands, big plays are happening. How about them? How about that? This Russian attack has been absolutely dreadful. I don't really want to talk about that because it's a sore spot for me. The Bears can be ran on if you actually try to run. Although Edmonds is great, that's why I wanted to steal him as a middle linebacker. But the Russian attack has been bad. The passing attack has been good. It could be better, right? It could be better. There are some passes that Jackson Dart has missed. There's some opportunities that haven't been accounted for. That catch or that non-catch by Daniel Bellinger in the end zone, that's a tough catch to make. So I don't want to poo-poo that. That's a tough catch to make. And if he catches it, if he brings that in, if he's able to keep that from getting knocked out, which is difficult because they were all like tangled up, right? But if he's able to do that, that's a touchdown. We're talking about 17. I'm sorry, we're talking about 14-7 at half with the Giants getting it to start the third quarter. So you've got to feel good about the fact that the Giants have not played their best game offensively, and yet they're able to put the ball on the they're able to go into halftime up. You always should be alert whenever you can see that a team is winning and they're not playing their best. That's always a good sign. Hey, yo, shout out to Authentic. Make sure that you go and check out all of his content that he has over on YouTube. Appreciate you stopping in, Authentic. We always go live at halftime. You are always welcome. Please feel free to jump on a live if you want to at any point in time. Just let me know. Really respect his opinion. I think of many of the content creators in the Giant space that Authentic does a good job of not just being a fan, right? Like, it's okay to be a fan. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being a fan, but I think you have to have a level of, like, relax, like, and look at things for what they are and not just for what you hope they are as a fan, right? Like, you have to do those things. So I'm looking at what Authentic does. I think he does a great job. He does a great job with his with getting his film up as far as the videos of the quarterbacks. All of those things are great. You want to definitely check out what he does on X at Authentic, and then obviously on YouTube at Authentic, and then catch their podcast, Authentic and the Beard. I love the Beard too. He's a great dude. But yeah, I think he says it best. Being a fan, being a fanatic does not mean we cannot be pragmatic. That's a great word, pragmatic. People don't use it enough because people don't know how to use it, and that's great. Don't use words you don't know how to use. But yeah, so I like that. You got to give a salute to the defense, right? This same Bears offense went crazy on the Bengals defense. Same Bears offense went crazy on the Bears defense. And it has just been okay. Why? Because they haven't been able to pass the ball worth a darn. 10 for 18 for Caleb Williams, 94 yards, no touchdowns. My biggest issue is it's no touchdowns, but it's no sacks either. So we need to get the explosive plays, because that running attack, they're going to just try to run it down the Giants' throats in the second half. And I know the second half is getting started. But salute to that defense. A couple standouts real quick that I wanted to make note of. Javon Holland, welcome back. Thank you. You've been a part of the the tackling. Brian Burns still playing well. Kayvon Thibodeau had a chance for a sack, got juked out of his socks. That could help. That could happen to anybody. Drew Phillips, big tackle today. That was great to see. Demetrius Flanagan fouls. He has made a couple of plays where he's shown up, right? He's made a couple plays where he's shown up, and that's good because they need somebody else to step up, right? Deonte Banks, you guys keep on talking noise about Deonte Banks, and yet Deonte Banks just keeps showing up to work, right? He just keeps showing up to work. So Phillips, Banks, fouls, Flott, fouls, Corey Black, the secondary. Big shout outs to all of you guys, because you're getting it done even though the defense has not generated any sacks yet. I think that changes in the second half. I know we're getting started here. It's already 2nd and 10. Let's go watch. Until next time, I'm Coach Gene Clemens, and I have a giant issue.